Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the table. This is Table Talk Magic, and this is the tutorial on how I did that ultimate prediction. It's a very easy effect to do. Again, the slide is very easy, okay? So there is a bit of a setup, and the setup is as follows. Now, I forced the Queen of Clubs, and so we're going to stick with that one there as well. So the way the deck is set up is simply having all the cards face down, but when you reach the end of the pack, the end of the deck, I'll have a few cards face up, okay? And that last card, the bottom card that's face up, happens to be the card that I'm going to be forcing. Okay, so the Queen of Clubs is over here. I then have a few cards in different cards. I have about 7 cards. Okay, that goes like this. The rest of the deck simply goes on top. And again, I want to point out these cards are all face up, and these ones are all face down. Moving on, I have the prediction over here as well. Okay. So moving on, we simply go to a spectator and we simply ask them to call stop whenever they want. Now let's assume we deal down a few cards like this. And they say stop. When they stop, I'm simply going to kill the wrist and naturally turn that wrist over like this and place it over here. Okay? What I've done now is I've actually turned over the deck in such fashion where the prediction card is actually at the top over here. But before we get to that, I want to get to this right here. You'll notice that on a table, when I dealt the cards down, I made sure that I dealt them in a fashion where it was a bit chaotic. And the reason for that is because having a mess of cards here gives me a reason to turn over the cards like this and then to simply square up the pack. Okay, the deck or the small packet on a table like that. At this point, I say, listen, you said stop here, we're going to use the next card. But the next card, I'll simply put it away over here, put it to the side, and you point out you could have stopped me at any of these cards here. Now you have to keep in mind the amount of cards you had. I had about 7 over here, so I'm going to just simply deal face up a few cards, just like this. And I simply tell them you could have called stop over here, just like you could have called stop at any of these cards, okay? Yet we called stop and we selected the next card over. In this case, it just happened to be the Queen of Clubs. And just like that, my prediction over here does match, okay, the Queen of Clubs. Very easy effect to do. Again, I just want to go over exactly what took place. So we have a few cards. This is the force card, the Queen of Clubs. We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. We're simply going to place it like this. Take the rest. Like this. Turn these over. Again, the setup is this. We have about 3/4 of the pack face down, and we have just a few cards face up at the bottom, the Queen of Clubs being the last card. Okay, as we deal down, we make a bit of a mess, and then they say stop. As they stop, I say, listen, I'm going to square the pack like this, and I simply turn the wrist over like so, square up the deck, and simply tell them we're going to use the next card. In this case, it happens to be the Queen of Clubs. You could have stopped me at any of these cards. Remember, I had about 6 here, so I'm simply going to stop here, take the deck, put it to the side, and I could then simply also turn these cards face up to showcase that any of these cards could have been selected, but you stopped me at the Queen of Clubs, which matched the perfect prediction over here written on a piece of paper prior to the effect even starting. Again, guys, if you like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications. Until next time, everybody, from the card table, ciao for now.